According to BannedBookWeeks.org and the American Library Association, more than 11,300 books have been challenged since 1982, and many go unreported. The American Library Association defines a challenge as an attempt to remove or restrict materials based upon the objections of a person or group. A book is challenged with the intent to ban. A ban is described as the removal of materials that have been challenged by the American Library Association. Books are usually challenged by parents trying to protect their children. The top 3 reasons for challenging books, according to the Office of Intellectual Freedom, are being sexually explicit, using offensive language, and being unsuited to any age group. The Library of Congress put together an exhibit called Banned Books That Shaped America. This list of 28 books are books that Congress believed shaped America and were banned for it at some point. 21 of these 28 books were banned or challenged because they were and are required reading in English classes. Even today, books on this list are being challenged. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain was in the top 10 most challenged books in the years 2002 and 2007. The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger was in the top 10 most challenged books in the years 2001, 2005, and 2009. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee was in the top 10 most challenged books in the years 2009 and 2011. Beloved by Toni Morrison was in the top 10 most challenged books in the years 2006 and 2012. The Library of Congress thinks these books have had a profound effect on American life, but our children shouldn't be allowed to read them. Banning and challenging books is a form of censorship. Censorship is the suppression of ideas and information that certain persons, individuals, groups, or government officials find objectionable or dangerous. Censorship also comes in the form of redaction.
We feel cold, but we don't mind it, because we will not come to harm. And if we wrap up against the cold, we wouldn't feel other things, like the bright tingle of the stars, or the music of the aurora, or best of all, the silky feeling of the moonlight on our skin. It's worth being cold for that.
There's no confusion like the confusion of a simple mind.
It's like the smarter you are, the more things can scare you.
They don't actually want you to do your own thing, not unless it's their thing too.
People who try to control situations all the time are afraid that if they don't, nothing will work out the way they want.
Even now, I'm not really sure which parts of myself are real and which parts are things I've gotten from books.
Destroying things is much easier than making them.
Better to get hurt by the truth than comfort it with a lie.
Language is courage, the ability to conceive a thought, to speak it, and by doing so, to make it true.
When people don't express themselves, they die one piece at a time.
Words mean more than what is set down on paper. It takes the human voice to infuse them with shades of deeper meaning.
You can do all the thinking you like, but until you actually talk, you're not going to get anywhere.
We were not strong, only aggressive. We were not free, merely licensed. We were not compassionate, we were polite. Not good, but well behaved. We courted death in order to call ourselves brave and hid like thieves from life. We substituted good grammar for intellect. We switched habits to simulate maturity. We rearranged lies and called it truth.
Schools and libraries participate in Banned Books Week, which celebrates our freedom to read and reminds us that even today there is a movement for censorship. See bannedbooksweek.org and ala.org/bbooks for more information.